Hi guys. Um, so I'm reading today. I'm reading my monologue, so you can see what my book will be about slightly. The 1.5 year silent girl. When I was 3 years old, my sister was born. I fell in love with her immediately. Now I would no longer be the little one. I would be a big sister, the best big sister. I was so proud of this. When I was 4, my sister turned 1. First, she began to crawl, and then she began to walk, and I began to hate her. I didn't understand, and no one would explain it to me. I kept waiting for the answer, and I don't know how long I waited, but the answer never came. And I don't know how I knew it wasn't going to, but I just knew. And so I started my revenge. I stopped talking. For 1.5 years, I was a silent girl. Saying this now, it seems so silly. But up until my sister started to crawl, I believed that all babies were born like me. That each baby got its own wheelchair and would use it every day until they turned 18, when we would all be given a license to walk. My plans for being the best big sister were destroyed. She would never need me to show her how to use her own little chair. She would never need to know the special tricks I had for getting around with just one hand. She would never need any of it. She had it already. 1.5 years is a very long time to not talk at all. So when I said that I was a silent girl for 1.5 years, this isn't exactly the truth. For a while, I really didn't talk. But then it became too lonely. So I started to talk to myself. And here is where you might think that I went crazy. And maybe I did. But 1.5 years really is a long time. I needed people who would answer me, so I created them. I created my own little world, taking the characters from little girl movies, turning them into all the people I needed, the people I had lost. I made them my family, and in this family I could walk. At first, I needed to keep it a secret. I would not speak to my family unless I was alone, door shut, certain that nobody could hear me. I whispered to them. But 1.5 years is really a long time to whisper, to be in a separate world, to remember that another world exists. So the 1.5 year silent girl got loud, and the secret conversations stopped being so secret. My parents began to hear me. They started coming into my room. They would open my door and ask, "Amili, did you talk right now?" I turned red, very red, and hot. But to them, I just shook my head. I wasn't done punishing them. It wasn't that I didn't know my sister and I were different. I did. I just wanted them to say it out loud. I wanted them to say it for me, to be brave for me, to give the difference a name. But again, nobody wanted to answer. So I can't say this. Today is my 18th birthday, and I have not been given a license.